Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome to Shen Plays. Welcome back to the wonderful land of Vinland, where we have just annexed the foul beast that is Malacca. And we're going to wait for Pasai to collapse again. He's trying to westernize. We're going to wait for him to collapse again, and then we can annex more of his old lands. Yay! Also, we are ready to pull the trigger on annexation of England. These poor bastards, they've had it too good for too long, and it is time for them to get annexed. We're at 190 relations. We just need a diplomat. So come on home, diplomat. Also, let's turn off core creations. I don't need to see that, do I? It's just too much space on the screen over here. We are at 90% rebels for Catholics, and we're at 70% on Malaccan nationalists. Those guys, I know they'll spawn. The Catholics may not spawn because I'm almost done converting that province. And as soon as the conversion's over, the revolt risk will go down to 0. So we'll see. Come on, gimme, 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 gimme. Give me a Diplo. Please. Alright, the conversion of Tuskegee is done. Hooray. Who's next? Let's go for a non-Catholic. We'll go for Jesselton. I don't want to do a Catholic right now because the Catholic revolt risk is at 90%. And this is nationwide Catholic revolt risk. So if we were to convert like Calais or Pamlico or one of these, then that would contribute to this 90%, and we're going to very smartly avoid that. That way the 90% will come down to 0. Once it's at 0, then we'll convert another Catholic province. Okay, colonists arrive, very good. Alright, diplomats here. Say goodbye to England, everybody. He'll be done in 15 years. Oh, man. What a time to be alive. Wow, I need a fucking statesman, don't I? It's a good news that there's no statesman available. That's nice. Who needs a statesman anyway? Well, I do, obviously. Well, whatever. 15 years, he'll be gone. Can I get rid of any other relationships? I can start breaking alliances. I think I'm going to break my alliance with Saxony, Denmark, and Norway. And we'll rely on Prussia and Russia as my two buddies. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. How do I want to break my alliance with Saxony, though? I could do it by calling him into a war. That would probably be better. So the next time we're in a war, we'll break our alliance with Saxony. By the way, Pasai doesn't like us at all. He has embargoed us. And he also just asked us for military access. That's adorable. You don't embargo someone and then ask him for military access. That doesn't work, my friends. That is not cool. Creek nationalists. Where's this? Muskegee. Alright, Muskegee. I'll just let him spawn. I have an army there anyway. Let's put our heir in that army, and hopefully when they spawn, they'll kill my heir. That'd be so nice. Oh, I can stop giving subsidies to England now. Let's do that. Extra 20 ducats in my pocket. How are we possibly losing money? That does not make sense. We have mercenaries? Where? Where? Oh. Was that the only one? Nope. Oh. Well, hello there. Okay, there's the mercs. What is possibly costing us so much cash? The advisors are not cheap. That's true. My colonies are not cheap, but we're only over the limit by a little bit. It's the colonies. It's the colonies. All right. I'm going to go for the missionary strength guy right now. Help us with conversions. Because, well, there's a lot of stuff to convert, and we can never have more than 2 missionaries, so I might as well convert a little faster. Attack New Norway? Oh, I would love to, man. I would love to eat New Norway. Also, we got an extra merchant. We're up to 13 merchants now because we are the dominant power on the Malacca node. So we have 2 of the 3 centers of trade. So with that extra merchant, I have sent him to Hangzhou over here. And we're going to start pushing some trade from Hangzhou down to Malacca. And then from Malacca over to Zanzibar. And then from Zanzibar to South Africa and around. All the way home. Well, one of our generals died, but it wasn't the heir. I want my heir to die. He's a general, and he needs to die. 80% Creek nationalist, 70% Malaccan nationalist, Makassari, Cosmopolitan. I think we'll be okay. Most of these are not really a big deal. Oh, Erie's done. Nice. Hey, thanks for subbing, Eric Justo. I can barely pronounce that name. Welcome to shenplays. Welcome to Derp Chat. Enjoy your stay. Alright, let's head up here and let's go get a border with the Sioux. We should go annex Illiniwek. I don't know why I haven't done that. How long is our claim good for? For another 8 years. I guess there's no rush. You know what? I'll send a couple guys up with 1 cannon. It's a level 2, right? It's a level 1, actually. That should be fine. Put my heir there, and he'll have an increased chance to die while he's sieging that province. That'll be good for us. How long's our truce with these guys? 125. Oh, next year. So next year we can wipe the map of these idiots. That's good. I haven't fabricated the claim yet, though. Well, that's what I can do then. Fabricate, 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 fabricate. What timer do I use? I actually just went to Google and I typed in the word timer. And that's what came up. Google has a bunch of built-in utilities like calculators, currency converters. Google has a whole bunch of shit. You just type it into the search bar and it'll show you Google's little tool like that, the timer, instead of just doing search results. Oh, we actually have some interesting missions. Remove Illiniwek from the map and I'll get 5 prestige. Woo, 5 prestige. Create a fortress in Kusa. Get some tradition. I don't need it. These are some terrible missions, man. Terrible missions. I kind of do want a level 3 diplomat, though. So I guess I'll take that, and we'll just be surprised when the level 3 diplomat shows up, and I'll hire him. Well, I'd rather have a statesman, but unfortunately there's no option for a statesman. But yeah, what kind of a shitty mission? What kind of a shitty mission reward is that? Oh, you get an advisor that you probably don't want. Wow, well then why would I do that mission? Alright, more conversions are done. Let's see, Choctaw, Cosmopolitan. Let's do this one. Mulebatka, whatever. Let's do it. Also, it's tech up time. We're almost at our cap on mill points. That's not good. I'm still focusing admin, so it's kind of shitty that we're almost at our cap on mill. But there's not much I can do about that because... Well, no, I could take a mill idea group. Do I want a mill idea group? Aristocratic would be nice for the extra diplomat. Offensive would be nice for the wonderful bonuses you get. Yeah. Well, that was an easy choice, and I can still pick another idea group. What would I even choose, though? Maybe diplomatic for the extra reputation. Maybe influence for the extra reputation. Influence is good if you're going aggressive because it gives you less aggressive expansion. It also makes things cost less when you annex them. Yeah, influence it is. Oh, we'll get humanist. Don't you worry about it. We'll get humanist. We'll probably get it as the last idea group, which is so dumb. We might even abandon an idea group just to get it. Norway wants to join my war. Okay. Come on in, Norway. Oh, he's not even going to run. He's just going to stand and fight me. Okay, kill my heir. Kill my heir. Kill my heir. Kill my heir. Please kill my heir. Please. Kill my heir? Please? No? I didn't kill my heir. Damn it. But since my heir is sieging, that'll give him an increased chance of dying every month or whatever. So hopefully he'll die. Okay, we can fabricate on the Sioux now. Great. Why didn't you kill my heir, dude? That was so easy. Call Saxony to break the alliance. Good idea. When I get a diplomat, I'll do that. Thanks for reminding me. We already have religion, Sig Gordon. We've already taken religion. So at this point, converting everything to Norse is going to be based on whether we keep missionary strength advisors and whether or not we can take Rome. If we take Rome, we'll have enough missionaries to finish the conversions of everything. But if we don't take Rome, I don't think we'll have enough missionaries. Because it all takes time, right? Each conversion takes a certain amount of years. Like this is a year and a half, essentially, for all these. Then you hit the 2-year range over here. And then you have the 3-year range, the 4-year range, and the impossible range. All based on base tax. Yeah, if you could kill my heir, that'd be great. I mean, he is over here sieging. It's the same thing as if he was in a battle. But it looks like the siege is almost done. Damn it, Rogenwalder. Why must you be garbage? God, he's got 2 siege pips. He has 2 siege pips. This guy's nice. No, Mecca doesn't give us an extra missionary. Jerusalem doesn't either because we're not Christian and we're not Muslim. The only one we can get is Rome. It's unfortunate. Alright, give me a diplomat so I can call Saxony. Give me a diplomat. Jeez, those treasure fleets are real. Ugh. If you were ever to do something with a custom nation again, you should give dynamic nations a go. They actually colonize now. Yeah, Chris, that's one of the changes that's been in recently is dynamic... Is it dynamic nations or whatever? Yeah, when you have random nations turned on and it just generates all these nations across the world, they will likely take colonization if they are going to be in range of colonizing the New World. If they're not in range of colonizing the New World, then they're less likely to take it. I don't know the exact numbers on it, but that was listed in the Paradox development, whatever it's called, the dev page, the dev blog. Well, the siege finished and he didn't die. Let's throw him into battle again. I'm not going to peace out until I can call Saxony into the war. Hi, Dahomey. Alright, picking up some of my troops. I forgot to upgrade that fleet. Whoops. You're the Caribbean fleet, right? Yeah. Do I have more trade ships coming in? No, I should probably build some more trade ships. I think I'll build them down here instead of up here. Okay. Do I want 50 or like 100? Let's build 100. Alright, building 100 trade ships. Great. We'll send a lot of those to Asia to push as much trade as we can towards North America. We're going in two directions right now. We're pushing some of it through the Philippines to Panama, and we're pushing some of it from China down to Malacca over around Africa. We have dominant positions on most of those trade nodes. The only one that's kind of bad is Zanzibar, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. We'll just send more ships over there. Oh, who's this? This is Bohemia. Yep, Bohemia's invading Austria. What is this? I need to know. Where's my ledger? My ledger. Here we go. The Bohemian-Austrian Imperialist War. Alright, so when do you actually get the Imperialism CB, the Nationalism CB? Is it Tech 22 Diplo? It must be, because we've already got Tech 22 Admin and I don't have that CB yet. And I am Western. Wow, that's actually a lot more rebels than I thought there would be here. I guess I'll pull over this army as well. Put my heir in that army. Aw, god damn it. My king died. And our shitty heir has taken over with 19 legitimacy. Wow. Is there a deity for legitimacy? There is. I'll take it. Also, there is a new government we can take for legitimacy. Let's do it. Yearly legitimacy +1. Fucking hell, Rogenvalder, you're terrible. You're a terrible king, and you should feel bad. How's your heir? Oh, look at his baby! Oh my god, that baby! That baby's amazing! That baby's gonna die, isn't he? There's gonna be a hunting accident with a 3-year-old kid. He's gonna die. I get this feeling. Or is it gonna be a Jake syndrome where he just falls off the horse again and again and again? Oh my god, that baby. After years and years of shitty kings, we're finally gonna have someone good. Well, we're now a constitutional monarchy. Ah, that baby. Maybe I shouldn't put the king in the army now. Yeah, let's not put the king in the army. That baby. In fact, let's get a new general. This guy sucks. Give me a 666. 4-3. Well, that's not a 666, but I'll take it. How old is our king? He was like 40. He's 37, yeah. I'm a man. I'm 40. Alright, whoops some rebel butthole. I like how with 91 tradition, we get a 4-3. I mean, that's kind of crap for a 91 tradition. But what are you going to do? Yeah, it's not much you can do about it. Alright, where do I want to colonize? There's like nothing left to colonize, really. At least not over here. Let's just keep filling in this shit up here. Alright. What up? Alright, so that's it. Those Malacca rebels won't spawn again for like... What's the recent uprising? It's 10 years. So for 10 years they won't spawn again, so we don't have to worry about it. Those cores will come in nice and easily. We have a diplomat. Let's go ahead and call Saxony into my war. He's going to say fuck off. There we go. And let's call Denmark into the war as well. He'll say fuck off. Okay. And we need to, let's see, what else do we have? 6 out of 6. We need to get rid of the transferring trade power from Denmark and Norway. I should get relations back up with Russia and the Ottomans because things are looking a little sketchy. Just a little bit. Allied to rival. Oh, the Ottomans and Russians hate each other. Okay, so we might break our alliance with Russia. If we stick with the Ottomans and Prussia, I think we'll be fine against Russia. Although Russia did westernize. No, I think we're better off without Russia. Because we're going to be fighting Russia anyway. We have this border, and we have religious wars on him. We'll probably be fighting him anyway. That's a tough one, really. I mean... maybe I should keep Russia around until the first war with Denmark and Norway is over. After the first war with Denmark and Norway... I'm just going to release Sweden. After the first war with Denmark and Norway is over, then we can ditch Russia. That's probably a good time to do it. Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, this guy's amazing, this baby. Alfgeir? How do you pronounce that anyway? Because he's going to have statues and monuments, and we're going to name the opera house after him. Alfgeir? I can't pronounce that shit. Yeah, I can't peace out. I don't have a diplomat. Do you see how I don't have a diplomat? There we go. Now we have a claim on Sioux. I'll have a diplomat in 19 days. We can peace out. That baby is so good. Delicious baby. Do I want to risk Catholic rebels? Yep, fuck it. Look at that giant list of revolt risk. That is nuts. That is an absolutely nuts list of revolt. Look at that. I have a scroll bar for my revolts. Look, the revolts start right there at Abenaki. And there's actually too many to fill this entire list. I have to scroll down. There's still like 15 more below that. Wow. Well, what can I say? We're just likable guys. Surely this won't hurt my... You know, this is something I don't understand. There's this little icon that says your overextension is too high. But if you mouse over it, it doesn't tell you how much you have. Like, I just want a quick glance. How much OE do I have? Can I annex this safely without going over the limit? And it doesn't tell you. You actually have to click on it. We're at 78. So yes, I can take this. Maybe I should wait. Like, is there any reason to peace out early? Actually, I don't think there's any reason to peace out early. We'll just wait until the cores are done. We have gained colonialism against Breton Australia. Oh, fun. Breton Australia is a thing. Huh. Look at that. Breton Australia. Yeah. And I bet my colony, the Lost Vikings, is going to fucking rape his face. He has 3 borders with him. Go Lost Vikings. Yeah, I'm just not going to peace out. I'll wait for the cores to roll in. Here, let me cancel the trade power from Denmark. Shen, wait, it's just extended revolt risk. What do you mean extended revolt risk? What does that mean in your language, Andersons? You mean it's overextension revolt risk? No, it's not. It's because of our legitimacy. Some of it's overextension, but our legitimacy was at 100, which is -2 revolt risk. And our legitimacy dropped to 19, which is plus 1.8 revolt risk. So that swing of -2 to plus 1.8 means we're now 3.8 revolt risk higher in every province in our country than we were before our king died. And when our king died, that lowered our stability, which dropped the, which also increased our revolt risk. Stability of 1 gives you revolt risk decrease of 2. So we lost 5.8, or not we lost, we gained 5.8 revolt risk just by losing our king. That's pretty insane. That's 5.8 revolt risk in every province that we own because our king died. Isn't that insane? Alright, that army's dead. I guess we can just go sit on Illiniwek. Nah, we don't need to sit there. Wow, Pasai is actually going to finish westernizing. They did finish westernizing. Look at this. Pasai westernized despite having rebels everywhere. He still managed to finish westernizing. That's so crazy stupid. You shouldn't be able to finish westernizing if you have rebels everywhere. His capital was sieged by rebels during that entire westernization process, and he still finished westernizing. That shouldn't be possible. God, this list of rebels is nuts. Hades improving relations. Okay. Yeah, go top off the Turks. I kind of wish I could get some marriages. I mean, I'm a kingdom, but we can only marry other people who are pagan, which doesn't work. We can't marry Catholics or Muslims or anything like that. Kind of wish we could. But yeah, from Denmark, I think what we're going to do is take 1 or 2 provinces that have Swedish cores. Like maybe Västergötland and Småland. Oh, maybe not Småland, that's 10 base tax. Maybe Västergötland and Narki or something like that. Maybe these, just a few. Because they're going to cost us like 50 Diplo for each province. So I don't want to take too much. I just want to take some Swedish cores, release Sweden, and then we can feed Sweden everything. Hesse is the emperor. Hesse is the emperor. Hesse, who has 2 provinces, is the emperor. What? Not a single person is voting for Austria anymore. No, that's not true. I'm sorry. Saxe-Lauenburg is voting for Austria. What happened? What changed? You're a woman? No. Low legitimacy? I can't actually check his legitimacy, can I? Why are you not the emperor anymore? Oh, negative 56 prestige. Wow. That'll do it. But Hesse's even worse. Hesse's like bullshit prestige. He only got 2 votes. He voted for himself and then some other idiot voted for him. Why? Even 2 people are voting for Gelre. What? Alright, we got our first 10 ships on this new trade fleet. We're going to hit up Zanzibar. I need to get a stranglehold on the Zanzibar node. If we're going to be pushing a lot of money from China to Malacca to Zanzibar, We need, because China can, everything from China can, well, that's not true. A lot of China can go to Malacca. So if we can push a ton of stuff to Malacca and then over to Zanzibar, that'll be good. Ottomans have defended the Sunni faith. That's great. Why are you not merging? Go to Zanzibar. Go. Yeah, I know it's time. I know it's time. It's time to end the episode. Fine, fine, fine. Thanks for watching, everybody. I've been Shen, you've been you. Come back next time for further adventures in the lands of Vinland, where we're going to progress through the offensive, influence, and religious idea groups. We're probably going to switch our national focus... National focus? Yeah, national focus. We're probably going to switch our national focus from admin over to Diplo, but we're not going to do that until we're ahead on admin tech. So, that'll all be next time. I'll see you then. Have a good day.